Synesthesia, a condition in which one sense is simultaneously perceived by one or more additional senses. An example is when someone with synesthesia joins objects such as letters, numbers, or words with a sensory perception. It is not a disease. It comes from two Greek words, syn, which means together, and aesthesis, perception. It literally means joined perception. The most common form is colored letters and numbers, although there are many more types. This particular one is when someone sees a certain color in response to a certain letter or number. This means that someone with synesthesia could, upon hearing the number 4, see it projected outside of their body in the color blue, or hearing the word cat and seeing it in red. It isn't the same for everyone with this type of synesthesia. They will have different combinations of colors with each object than someone else with it. The cause of it is believed to be from cross-wiring in the brain. Neurons and synapses that are meant to be contained within one sensory system cross to another. An example of another form is hearing certain words and tasting something. Synesthesia is memorable, so the person is more likely to remember the reaction than the event. It is also involuntary, and when to do with colors, they are projected outside of the body. Synesthesia is also stable. This has been proven by several scientists, but for my example, I'll be using Boston University. With the form to do with seeing colors, they tested people with and without synesthesia over a course of several weeks, giving them sets of letters and numbers and having them write down what color they connected to it. People with synesthesia scored the same answer 70 to 100% of the time. People without it, on the other hand, only scored the same answers 20 to 40% of the time. There isn't very much research on synesthesia, as many scientists dismissed its existence until the late 1900s. From what we do know, it appears to be inherited and a dominant trait. It is thought to be on the X chromosome, as it usually appears in women, but it does show up in men and seems to run in families. Also from Boston University, numerous imaging and behavioral studies have been conducted showing significant evidence of synesthesia. One such example is using MRI, which shows activation in V2 and V4 sections in the brain during the presentation of auditory stimuli to a color-sound person with synesthesia. For a while, it is believed to be from memory, but something like smelling a pie and seeing a picture in your head isn't synesthesia. Someone with synesthesia would have unrelated colors or textures related to the smell. From what scientists believe to be true, those with synesthesia have had it from a very young age. They tend to perform higher on cognitive assessment tests and memory tests, but lower on spatial function tests. They also seem to be drawn to more artistic professions and hobbies. As I stated earlier, there is little research on this topic, as people with synesthesia don't realize it isn't normal for the rest of the world and won't speak to the doctor about it. Even if they do know it's not normal, they still won't say anything in fear of being judged or accused of lying. Despite this, it is still a fascinating subject that I hope to one day learn more about. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.